Come on, man.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan from Fit for a King, and this is Tuck.
What's up?
And these are our 25 questions.
Kurt Cobain or John Lennon?
I'm going to go Kurt Cobain. I'm a fan of the harsh vocals.
I'm going to go John Lennon, Magical Mystery Tour era, preferably. Yeah.
Big Bang Theory or Scrubs?
I hate Big Bang Theory, and I've never watched Scrubs, so I'm going to go Scrubs.
No desire to ever watch Big Bang Theory, ever, and I do really like Scrubs.
I've watched two
One
episodes.
of the best soundtracks to any show ever.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. I could watch the deaths all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Mortal Kombat was just the one I played more as a kid.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Breakdown or sing-along?
I'm going to go sing along because my life is one giant breakdown. So
Yeah.
it's nice to have something a little different.
Yeah, I'm totally with that. Always a sing-along instead.
George Clooney or Ryan Gosling?
I'm going to go with Ryan Gosling. I think he's a lot cooler. Whereas George Clooney's like that guy that can, he's like smoother. He's that classier guy. Ryan Gosling's more the guy that would like get in a fight for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. But also Ryan Gosling's pretty emotional. He's always in like...
He doesn't like cereal.
Yeah, he doesn't like cereal.
doesn't.
He's always in all those films with where he has to like, you know, go through some really hard thing, and then he's like actually a really emotional, good dude. So that's why he wins so many points.
George Clooney's kind of just a player.
If I was a young lady, I think I'd prefer Ryan Gosling too.
Metallica or Slipknot?
I'm going to go Slipknot. I mean, you can't really go wrong with pretty much all the CDs Slipknot's ever put out.
Yeah, Slipknot's more consistent. Slipknot.
NBA or the NFL?
This year, I'm going to have to go NBA because the Cowboys are just, it's over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go NFL because the NBA and baseball, same thing. Like the season's so long, I really just watching the playoffs. I wait. The Knicks always suck too, and I'm a New York fan, and yeah, so really basketball is nothing good for me. But the Giants sometimes are great, and sometimes they're horrible, and it's very climactic. It's fun.
Whole Foods or Walmart?
Well, Whole Foods if I have the money.
Yeah. I love the Whole Foods lunch too.
Oh yeah, where you pay by the weight. It costs you $15.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It's so good.
Stage Dive or Wall of Death?
I think stage dives look cooler, honestly. Like if a lot of people are participating, but looking at some of those Lamb of God Wall of Deaths or Caliban, it'd be kind of hard to say. I wouldn't want that.
We like to make the Wall of Death happen, but I prefer to stage dive. So I wouldn't want to be in a Wall of Death. I'd much rather stage dive.
Batman or Wolverine?
I'm going to go Wolverine because I think Wolverine would win in a fight. How could Batman stop it?
He would have to take off his head.
Yeah.
I always, as a kid, I wanted to be Wolverine. So I'm gonna have to go Wolverine. But my dad is Batman, so we are very into comic books in my family. So yeah, but I'm gonna go Wolverine.
Metal or hardcore?
I'm gonna go with metal. I've been a metalhead my whole life. I loved like Whitechapel, Black Dahlia Murder, and stuff like that.
Hardcore, yeah, definitely. Grew up in like the Northeast in the United States, so that's all it was just hardcore all the time.
Nintendo or PlayStation?
I'm a PlayStation person, but I stopped playing both a while ago. I think Nintendo may have more memorable, like N64. There's a lot more memorable
Plus
games.
Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, you gotta have Smash.
Jennifer Lawrence or Scarlett Johansson?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
And a lot of it's the voice. I really don't like Jennifer Lawrence's voice.
Jennifer Lawrence is really good looking, but Scarlett Johansson is like, yeah, she's timeless.
Touring or recording?
It really depends on the tour. I enjoy recording. It can be pretty relaxed depending on the studio, but you can't really beat a good tour with good shows.
Touring creates, I think, more memories and, will last longer, but recording is just so nice and easy and relaxing.
Get your creative juices flowing.
And I get to cook a lot. So.
Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
I'm going Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
We love Game of Thrones. I just love, medieval style
Love
things.
Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but Star Wars has 3 movies that are pretty much crap. And
Lord of the Rings never messed up.
They never messed up, not even with The Hobbit. It's not great, but it's not like the last 3 Star Wars films.
Beer or wine?
I don't drink, but when I did, I hated how beer tasted, so I'm going to go with wine.
I would prefer beer, but it makes me fat. Wine gives you a headache. Well, whiskey is better than both, but if I have to choose, give me a nice chocolate stout. It's like beer and chocolate milk at the same time. It's so good.
Download or vinyl?
I download. I usually buy off iTunes. I've never bought a vinyl. I guess I don't have a collection.
You have to.
Oh yeah, I do. I have a Linkin Park Meteora vinyl that was gifted, and Under Oath Disambiguation that was gifted.
Yeah.
So maybe I should start a collection.
It would be cool to collect vinyl, but yeah, I don't collect vinyl either. I just have digital stuff and tons of CDs from when I was younger. But yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to collect vinyl. It'd be fun. It's such a hip thing to do.
It is.
So why not?
Cats or dogs?
I have one of each, so it's hard for me. I like different things. I like the cats. You can kind of just leave them alone and let them do their own thing, and they'll hang out. But I love dogs, how loyal they are and loving.
I'll take a dog.
Yeah.
A cat is cool because you have to earn a cat's affection. You have to make them really like you. A dog is a little easier to get in your corner. But yeah, I'm gonna say dog.
You can't beat a good loyal dog.
Yeah.
Burger or pizza?
For me, it depends on where either is from.
Yeah, because I'll crave both of them. But I
it's a
think
very American question.
Burger more consistently. I'll have a serious craving for red meat.
I think by itself pizza, because with burger I have to have fries, so it's they almost need to go together.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift or Beyonce?
I'm gonna go Taylor Swift. I don't really listen to either one, but I'm gonna go Taylor Swift because I've heard more of her songs.
I like Taylor Swift's music more, but Beyonce is so hot. So, Beyonce.
Horror movie or action movie?
I like horror movies. Yeah. Some people in the band get a little too scared to go see them.
I get really scared. I'm like a complete little girl when it comes to horror movies. But I think that's part of it, I just do bad with the gory stuff, like Hostel, burning some girl's eye till it's melting out of it. Something that's kind of gross.
Jim Beam or Jack Daniels?
Jim Beam.
I think that was just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jameson over both.
But that wasn't an option.
No. But Jack Daniels always happens to make everybody crazy. And I don't want to be crazy. I don't want to be around crazy people. So let's just avoid it altogether. Take it down a notch. Go to Jim Beam.
Godzilla or King Kong?
Godzilla, you can shoot a laser out of his
And
mouth.
ice breath.
Past or future?
I kind of say the past because I guess when in the past, life seemed really easy in the 50s or 60s in the States. I don't know about everywhere else with the whole World War II thing happening.
Yeah,
but I know in the States after that war ended, the economy was amazing and things were not all about social media and people were a lot more active And but in the future, it's kind of, I feel like a lot of cool things will happen, but a lot of terrible things can also happen. So I'm not sure.
I'm gonna choose future. I like my past, but I don't want to change anything. I'm happy with.
We're talking about my personal past or future. Future all the way.
Yeah. I don't know. Past freaks me out more than the future does, so I'm gonna say future.
Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad?
I'm gonna go Breaking Bad. I think I love Game of Thrones. We were just talking about how stoked we are for the next season, but Breaking Bad, that show never had a bad episode or a slow episode, and it ended perfectly, which many shows drag on. I think the vision was a lot more clear than Game of Thrones' vision is. Sometimes I feel like they're figuring things out as the show is going on.
I came into watching Breaking Bad late, so I personally have to say Game of Thrones just because of kind of pleading ignorance on this one. Haven't seen all of Breaking Bad, but I've seen the ending, which is kind of crappy. Well, the ending is great, but not having seen the beginning sucks.